The diet of a champion female bodybuilder. This girl would probably be more of y'all's type, not necessarily mine.
Okay, let me see.
Roll the clip.
For me at the moment, my body fat percent is just over 10%.
Wow.
And I want to get that down to about 3% ready for show day. And I'm really pleased. Put on some good muscle.
Yeah, she's buff.
The definition is coming through already.
She can break
I
me.
haven't started dieting yet. The food that I eat and the way I prep it is purely functional. You need to know exactly how many calories you're hitting in a day. You need to know exactly how many calories are in each meal that you're eating.
Good Lord have mercy.
I see my
Does that look like a...
It looks off because like...
It looks CGI right now.
Well, the fact is, she's on performance enhancing
know
drugs.
that for a fact.
So would she be on testosterone? Because I know that that's what men take, bodybuilders. They'll take testosterone, or there's all different names of things. But testosterone's one of the things that they'll take.
Well, but yeah, you probably need that because that would, in return, help you with your steroids, right?
Correct. It's like testosterone plus XYZ.
More muscle growth.
Because that jawline, that voice, that face.
Vascularity.
It just, I thought it was a very striking thing. Just for the viewers, man.
Yeah, respect to her, but Jesus Christ.
I see my meal times as fuel times.
God damn.
Renee Campbell.
Renee.
My name's Renee and I'm a professional.
She weighed more than me.
That's a whole chick, too. That's crazy.
How does it work with the pecs and then the boobs on?
Don't even get me started on that.
And I have a total package. So they want to see what your presentation is like. They want to see what your condition is like. What your fat.
Because do the pecs fill in? Do you lose boob because of pec? And because of the drugs, do you?
Does that not look like a man? Like no cap?
It don't look like a female.
A group of friends and myself went to support somebody that was competing at a show.
Like I wonder what she looked like before steroids.
Can we see the before pic?
Because you could, like, a chick could have muscles.
I went from somebody who was 8 stone, so that's 56 kilos, to someone who's now 89 kilos, so just on 14 stone. In a day, I would consume about 4,500 calories.
Shit.
But that will slowly go up.
It's an extreme lifestyle, right? Like,
do you get paid like crazy money if you win these events? Because you need money to buy all this food.
It's hard for guys to get to that point, and it's even harder for girls to even look like that. Like, you really got to be...
She got further than what guys achieve.
Correct.
Not as a bodybuilder, but a average dude trying to get in physical great shape at the gym.
Like, I'll never look like this. I would have to take steroids and dedicate the rest of my life to putting on
muscle. You'd
have
to be putting in 2 to 4 hours a day in the gym.
This part was the funny part. Is she was meal prepping, cutting up the chicken. I was like, okay, word.
Chicken and rice.
I need to be, in a way, quite greedy with my time, quite selfish, and I need to dedicate any time that I do have to the sport.
So
in each one of these bags, I've got 130 grams of rice and 130 grams of chicken.
That's the meal prep.
And the cabbage will be 50
but there's
grams.
a twist.
That will be frozen. In the morning when I prep my food, I will empty the bags into blender, add water, and blend it to a consistency that you can drink it.
Put it in the microwave.
She's a machine.
It tastes like chicken soup gone a bit wrong. I'm so used to the taste. It is very bland and it can smell a little bit, but it's really good for you.
Do you have to make it that way?
Why you're doing it is I imagine myself on stage. I imagine the end result. What is it that I want? I want to build this physique.
Holy shit.
I do get a lot of male attention. I have a huge fan base. I get a lot of mail all the time from male admirers, and in the street as well. You get guys in the street listening.
I don't know, I'm not a fan of that stiffness.
Guys are trying to look like that.
Male admirers.
Or, really great ass. So, you do get comments like that, very random.
You think someone's really trying to hit that?
Unless you're a bodybuilder.
I absolutely love coming to a supplement store. It's like a candy shop to me.
So y'all get the gist.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show that.
And outside of lifting and eating, what are you doing? Does she have hobbies?
It's strictly lifting, strictly diet.
She seems like the most serious tunnel vision human.
No time for hangout.
She said that can't date, can't do anything, misses birthdays, Christmas, holidays with family just to train.
But then what happens when you're done training? Like, you're already 40 something. Like, you're not not going to do that for the rest of
And then
your
if you
life.
skip 20 birthdays, now you just missed up on that year of those years of relationships.
Everyone looks to be positive. Bro, she's dead ass stronger than my will to live. Come on, guys. She's for sure on roids, but you don't have to be mean. How many of you have the commitment and dedication to training that hard?
It does take a lot of commitment. Like, you really got to be committed to that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have that gym
I
drive.
can't stay in the gym for a week straight. I start eating sausage McMuffins. I'm like, God damn it.
You don't blend up the chicken breast?
I should start blending my stuff.
It is wild.
Nah, but that description, it sounds like soup gone bad. What?
I thought it was noteworthy. I just because I saw it and I was like, I have never seen that before. I just figured I would share it.
But I guess when you're the champion bodybuilder, you don't want to lose your spot, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I bet you she win everything.
And when do you retire? Like, do you go until your body can't, or do you just be like,
Yeah, how do you know when you're pushing your body to the limit?
Well, that's the thing. I watched another documentary because, suggested get you in a little rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. And I was watching the guy bodybuilders, and the guy who didn't even look this crazy was saying, yeah, man, I got rushed to the hospital a whole bunch of times.
Oh.
All these problems, heart problems, this problem, that problem. People just simply die sometimes.
When you take steroids, do you have to notify your primary doctor?
Well, it's illegal.
Okay.
So you have to go in there.
So then how do you get the instructions of, I don't want to die?
That's the thing. You're risking your life. All the bodybuilders are risking their life to look like that. For the trophy.
Well, that's my thing. Are the paydays good for this? Like,
it's got to be.
Yeah, to be dedicating your whole life, pretty much.
Are you training half the day, eating half the day?
I see a lot of people in the comments, it's inspiring, it's this, it's that. And I'm like, okay, that's great. To be fair, she's also putting her health at risk. And how is putting your health at risk inspiring?
Yeah, is this almost promoting steroid use?
Because in a sense, you're going...
It's not promoting it.
You're pushing the boundary as far as you can go. You're going further than you normally should.
Mm-hmm. Any extreme is bad. Not going to the gym is bad. Going to the gym frequently is great. Putting 400x of testosterone into your body illegally, that's not, no healthcare provider has been talked to or advised you to do that. And then, no consultation from a doctor. And then you're putting, plus these growth hormones have been shown to kill people and cause cardiovascular problems. Is that inspiring? I don't know. I'm trying to be like critical of it, but
something, a food for thought, for sure.
She's going balls out. I admire her persistence and discipline. But if someone was shooting heroin, you wouldn't say, and hurting their health, you wouldn't say, wow, they're really committed. You're really disciplined to that heroin. I know it might shorten your lifespan and cause health problems, but the way you always do it every day,
and you're getting great results.
But everybody has a different body composition. Everybody has different functions. So for her, it worked perfectly. Like you said, what happens when the young person tries that out and then they have the bad side effects that come with these roids or enhancements?
In the male documentary of bodybuilding, there was the guy who was avid steroid user, and he went up to the biggest guy in the gym who he had always seen there, and he's like, yo man, like, what are you doing? Like, help me out. What's the size? And he's like, if you really want to know how to get like this, meet me tomorrow. And then sure enough, he got all the tubes and shit. You fill yourself up with these tubes of substances that are illegal.
And I guess, do you really need to only use steroids unless you're going to do the bodybuilding thing, or is it just cool to have that look, I guess?
And that's the thing. Steroids are meant for people who need them, who have autoimmune diseases, and or battling things like cancer or whatnot, who need this supplementation for their body to grow. Here's what I'm talking about. The dude bodybuilder.
It's a lifestyle a lot of people aren't ready for. Like, a lot of people come up to me in the gym and they're like, if I take this, this, and that, will I look like you? I tell them to stay away from it. I tell them not to start it.
Your first shot, your life is gonna change. It'll never be the same.
Whoa.
Dang.
So he tells people, yo, don't start this shit, bro. So maybe it's not admirable and that, like, I don't know, juiced up.
You need it though, if you want to get that size.
A lot of people just think you could just take a needle and all of a sudden you're gonna look like Mr. Perfect.
10 bags of Cheetos, and 3 cc's.
It's not, it's the whole, like, it comes back to the whole lifestyle.
How many guys don't look good that take steroids,
Absolutely.
It's, there's guys in here that are on steroids that you wouldn't even tell because they don't live the lifestyle. People think, you're gonna come in here, you're gonna work out hard, you're gonna take a bunch of stuff, and you're gonna look like me, or him, and it's not like that.
He's been using testosterone and other steroids for 8 years. Damn.
I've been bodybuilding now since 21, so I'm going on 14 years now, and I don't plan on stopping.
And the whole video, he's like out of breath.
Oh, God.
When he's in an interview, and they all say it in the comments.
who wakes up every morning, meal preps, cooks all their food, has a steady schedule. I work from 7 in the morning till 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I still find a way to hit the gym every single night.
So here's the part I was talking about. This is where he got his little goodies here.
Oh no.
I got all the pins for growth hormones, if you wanna, when I used to take it. Right now I'm not doing it. I have extra bottles that I have laying around. And then up here, what you're about to see is probably what I've done within the past, I wanna say, the past year. This is probably like a collection. These are all like the empty bottles that I have just laying around.
Sheesh.
Because I like to just throw them all out at once at the end of like the year. That's a weird habit I have. And there's so many different kinds, like this one is just the most craziest one. It's called Trend. This one is just known for very bad side effects.
How do you get that?
Yeah,
where'd you get that?
Where'd you get that?
Where you go? Who's your supplier?
Especially when it gets to that moment, you could have problems. This is by far my favorite one. It's called T400. Basically, it's a blend of fast test, slow test, mixed together. And
he's tired talking.
Yeah, he looks exhausted.
400 milligrams of.
Those are the side effects. You're big, but you can only speak at 2%.
There are a whole host of issues that come with taking testosterone unnecessarily. We know that there is an increase in the type of cholesterol that leads to cardiovascular issues like stroke and heart attack. We've seen sudden cardiac death in young athletes who otherwise had no cardiac issues and were taking testosterone.
You gotta get first place though.
We see tendon rupture. And there's certainly a possibility not only for enlargement of the prostate,
but I want to be a champion.
Increased risk of prostate cancer. Another issue, large issue, is we see that the blood gets thicker, and that definitely increases the risk for clots. So certainly not benign to be taking testosterone.
Damn. That sums it up right there.
I ain't gotta say anything.
The doctor just said it.
Again, I'm hyper-analyzing this simply because it's a reaction video, but when you see everyone was, praising the female bodybuilder, you gotta give it to her. She's dedicated, and that level is admirable.
Consistent and disciplined.
Okay, but you know everyone was roasting the shit out of this guy. Motherfucker couldn't even breathe. I'm 61 years old. I lifted naturally my whole life. All my buddies that I worked out with took steroids are gone.
Oh.
They took animal steroids, HGH, whatever they could get their hands on.
Oh.
It was sickness, and they paid the ultimate price.
Yeah, nah.
Hearing these guys breathe is really helping me quit smoking. Thanks, dudes. Day 2, no smoking. Wish me luck. There's a problem in our culture when our healthiest perceived physique is actually the unhealthiest. From my experience looking at these, natty competitions aren't even a thing. Like, it's,
it wouldn't be.
You simply can't get to that size.
And then I guess if you were going to talk about supermodels, do we know if the girls that are winning are eating the healthiest? Are they putting their bodies through unhealthy things to maintain even that shape? I don't know.
So it's just, I will not do steroids.
I don't even know where you get them.
Yeah, how do you get your hand on steroids?
And if a guy at the gym says, meet me in the alley tomorrow, well, I'm not going to get those.
Yeah. No, it's crazy to see the extent of that people will put their body through for certain things.
Safety first, health.
Health first.
This was the health one. I'm trying to just educate people on health and shit.
Move a little bit.
Yeah, we're going on a run or
Go to the gym.
Go to the gym. Go to the gym and don't take steroids. Unless you have an autoimmune disease and your doctor prescribes it.
And then take it, because you need it.
Unless you have a competition coming up, then obviously you need to get first place.
If you gotta get first place, you gotta get first place.